I haven't kissed a man for a year. A year. The last guy I kissed was November 2024. I'm unemployed and I just feel like dating and looking for a job are so similar. Essentially, I'm in my rejection era. Like Monday, I had a Hinge date. He gets my number. We plan to go out Monday evening. He never texted me, so I went back to the match and he had unmatched me. Earlier that day, I got an email for a job I applied for saying their usual, thanks so much, but we decided to go a different direction. I'm embracing my rejection era. We'll see where I end up.
When a woman is unintentionally single, it's either she's a walking crimson flag or she has a delusional sense of self-worth. She probably thought she could get Chad, but he wasn't interested, and he ghosted.
Off today and decided to take myself to happy hour, and I was like, I'm by myself, everybody's still working. Let me go to happy hour and put myself out there, sit at the bar, have me a drink and appetizer, and see if I see anybody. I am single and ready to mingle. How is my husband gonna find me at home? So I've tried to be outside more. And so I went to this restaurant and sat at the bar. It was happy hour, and I was like reluctant to, go to this place, but I walked in and I see 3 black guys sitting at a table. And I was like, okay, well, I can sit on this side of the bar, or I can sit on this side of the bar closer to them. And yeah, we're looking for the same person. They looking for who I'm looking for. So that part. Life of a single 41-year-old woman. I'm trying.
It's too late. That ship has already sailed. Get yourself a cat. They'll be 40 talking about being ready to settle down. You missed your window. Why don't they understand that?
Men talk a lot about how it's really unfair that they have to be the ones to approach women. I find that quite interesting because men literally never approach me. The only men who approach me are chuggers. I can remember in my life three times in my 41 years where I've been approached by men. Women approach me all the fucking time. Men, 3 times in my life. First time was 20 years ago and I ended up dating him for 15 years. Second time was about 11 years ago and obviously I had a boyfriend at the time, so I said no. Third time was about 2 years ago in a bar. That's it. 3 times in my entire life. That's what, an average of once every 13 years? Every other person that I've dated, I've approached. I've been the one that made the move. So what are men talking about? Like, why are men saying they're approaching people all the time? I don't think I'm ugly. I don't think people are not approaching me because I'm like massively chopped. Do I just have like massive resting bitch face or something? Maybe. Like, I don't want to be approached. I'm not asking to be approached. I just don't really understand why men are moaning about having to be the ones to approach when I, a normal looking person, literally don't ever get approached. From my experience, and I know that this is anecdotal evidence, but in my experience, men are moaning about something that they don't ever do. I don't know, am I like in the massive minority here? Are all other women just getting approached day in, day out? Maybe I'm just massively chopped, I don't know.
Have you not seen the women online taking the piss out of men who have approached them? They are one of the many reasons why you're not being approached.
I will ask my man to do anything for me, but I swear to you, the moment that he asks me to do anything, I'm irritated. And it could be the simplest task, like, oh, could you rinse this cup out for me because you're right there by the sink? Pissed. Instantly pissed. Or, oh, could you go hand me a towel because I forgot to grab it? Why the fuck would you not grab that towel? I don't know what it is about him asking me for something that triggers something in me. Like, it really pisses me off.
Women are not being called losers enough. And they have the effrontery to ask us why we don't date them anymore. The dating pool is filled with dog shit now. It stinks so bad.
You probably know every sexual position that you want to twist me up in and bend me over to, but the minute we get down to the real stuff of take me on a date, let's get to know each other, your mind is blank. You have no idea where you want to go. You don't know where you want to eat at. You don't have no creative ideas. But if I was to tell you to come over tonight, I bet you knew how to twist my body from here and there. Oh, you a little freaky frog. Oh, you nasty, ain't it? Oh, okay. That's all you specialize in? Counseling is needed. Why are you this nasty? Like, let's talk about it. Something is wrong, babe.
Yes, something is wrong. Something is wrong with you. If you were worth a date to them, they would take you on one. The market dictates value in real life.
I would need to be pursued. And a lot of guys now aren't even pursuing, but like pursued with like actual effort. Like open the door for me, pick me up, like deliver me a coffee in the morning, ask me if I want to go for a walk in the middle of the day when you have time, give me flowers, bring flowers on the first date. Oh my gosh, where did that go? It is very common now that men are a bit of a pussy in a sense of approaching someone that they're interested in. Men are scared to even buy a girl a drink. They have plummeted with their confidence. Men nowadays have become weaker in their approach towards women. Back in the day, guys had more strength to just come up to someone and be like, hey, like, I think you're attractive. Let me buy you a drink. Let me take you out. I feel like now it's more of like this waiting game. I see you, you see me. Do I cut? Do I not cut? Like, so they're just not going to approach you. They're going to wait for you to come to them. Going to make you want them, but then they're never going to give you enough. It's like it's a game to them. And that's the way the world's kind of going. But there's hope out there. There are some good guys. Hold hope. But I mean, I'm not looking for anyone like that.
Never do they mention what the guy gets in return. The risk to reward ratio doesn't make any of this worth it. It gives a man a very, very, very bad ROI if we're being honest.
Yeah, I got him in here cooking tonight after he works 12 hours. See, this is what you need to do when you come home from work, just like I do every other night, okay? I know he's going to say, well, you should be cooking every night because I pay the bills. But guess what? Guess what, buddy? That's not how it's going to work around here. You're going to put in some extra work when you get home.
Well, why don't you go in there while I'm doing this?
Because I need to make sure you're doing it correctly. What are you talking about? Don't try to push me out of my kitchen.
Yeah, well, you don't need to be up in my space while I'm cooking.
I'm not in your space. I'm just monitoring the situation. I'm making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. And when you're done, you're going to clean all those dishes in that sink. Because they're not going to do themselves. And I damn sure ain't going to do them. Not after the day that I had staying home all day. I'm stressed out.
I don't condone ever hitting women, but if he knocked her out, I'd understand. Happy wife, happy life is bullshit. Imagine having to wake up to that every day of your life. No wife, happy life. Simple as that.
So I was supposed to go on a date tonight, but I won't be because I unintentionally offended the guy. So the first date was actually scheduled for Saturday, but because of family situations, it got pushed to Tuesday. So on Monday, we were talking just a little like, how was your weekend? How's your Monday going? And then like finalizing the plans for Tuesday. And as we were doing that, I was thinking of going to the nail salon. So I give him 3 options between nails that I was thinking of getting done, and he picked one. And he was like, yeah, I really like these ones. I think they're classy, sexy, and nice. I'm like, cool. I was leaning in that direction anyway. Let me go get them. I followed up that conversation with, do you mind covering the cost of this manicure for a date tomorrow? And whoa, if I knew he was going to get that offended, I probably would have never asked. But I'm glad I asked because now I know who the heck he is. He went on to say that you sound so entitled. You know, I was going to take you to somewhere nice and pick up the bill. I thought that would be good enough. I didn't expect you to be asking me for things so early on, considering we never even went on our first date yet. And the whole time, I'm thinking to myself, homie, you don't have to write paragraphs. You could just say, no, thank you. You could just be like, I think it's a little too early for me to be covering anything. I can't wait to see you tonight. But to go on a tangent and call me entitled is just a little crazy. He just continued on with, I'm just going to cancel tomorrow's date and, you know, wish you the best. Which I said, thank you, I wish you the best too. But then he just kept on going, being like, I really liked you, you were funny, you know, we had great conversations, I'm attracted to you, and I'm just like, what's the problem then? Anywho, so no date tonight, but I will be ordering my favorite food and watching my favorite shows. So, and I look good, and I got my nails done, so I'm all around feeling good.
Western women should start putting their prices in their bios. They all seem to be selling it at this point.
Why does dating suck in this era? The answer is men. Men are the reason that dating sucks. Oh, but you can't say that. Well, there's always, of course there are exceptions, but overwhelmingly, and statistics back this up, men are the reason that relationships and dating suck. Not only do they no longer want to pursue women, they only want her if she doesn't want him back. As soon as she shows any type of interest, as soon as she lets her walls down, as soon as she lets him get to know her, he loses interest. As soon as she expresses how much she likes him, he's like, I don't like you that much anymore. I know a lot of single women can agree that this happens so frequently. I've seen videos about how we'll be dating someone that pursued us, initiated contact with us, and they'll do everything that we want as far as pursuing. They'll take us out, they'll be a gentleman, they will say the right thing. And then as soon as you start to like them back and show the tiniest ounce of interest, they're like, oh, I'm just really busy. It's sick.
Men are walking away from dating because it's become a losing game. In 2025, a crumb of intimacy requires weeks of texting, emotional labor, FaceTimes, and expensive dinners. That's not romance. That's a humiliation ritual with no guarantee of intimacy. When intimacy is treated like a prize instead of something mutual, men stop investing. Call it whatever you want, men just did the math. Anyway, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Also, click on the notification bell to know when I drop a new video. Bye.